Hello, hello, hi everybunsters. I'm Detective Lupin Dracstein, former ghost and now monster at your service. How are you today? How are you doing? Are you as exhausted as I am? I think you're not, because you guys were putting me in jail because I wasn't able to figure out my schedule in time. I knew I wanted to stream, but I just don't know what, you know? So we're starting with with chatting and trying to figure this out, I guess. I am so freaking exhausted. That's crazy. Crazy. I was at a con all weekend and I was already exhausted before the con. So then I went to the con. My friends were like, "No, you're coming." So they carried me around like a pet rock. And I got there and I barely slept and I was working today. I had like detective work during the day. So yeah, I needed to like wake up early. I crashed so hard in my bed yesterday. I came back home, like did the bare minimum and crashed to bed. I just slept. So I don't know. Maybe I can play something that is really easy and just yap, you know, or just yap, you know. The pet introvert, I know the feeling. I mean, I felt very loved, you know. I'm exhausted and I didn't want to like go, but I felt really loved. It was fun. I went to one Q&A that I really enjoyed, and I played my first few magic games that didn't go well, but you know, I played, so that's that's worth something, I guess. You wake up at noon? Lucky you. I woke up at like 7:30. So yeah. I'm so tired. And the thing is, when I go to cons, it's really hard for me to like feel hungry and then wanting to eat something, because I can be picky and I usually work with like cravings or a few things that I can like always eat. So it's a struggle. It adds to the exhaustion, I think. But my friends took good care of me eating. Don't worry too much. They tried their best. But it's so overwhelming. Like, I put all my energy just surviving at cons that when it comes to like taking care of myself more than just surviving, it's hard. It's hard. But I have friends, so that's a good thing. And I was wearing like very comfy small cosplays, like to a point that nobody asked for pictures. So I was just vibing. I was tired and vibing, and I'm still tired and vibing. But I'm here, and I really wanted to stream because I cannot picture myself not streaming for like 7 days. That is way too much. So even though I have no clue what I want to do, and we started the stream, I'm here. I figured that a last minute stream will probably be a little bit more for the one that are already following me. And sorry if it sounded like really cool by mysterious stream. It might not be. It might not be cool, but I'm really happy to see you guys. And I am curious, what are you guys drinking? For me, it's water and iced tea, because I need to stay away from anything that is too sweet, or it's not a sweet iced tea, I must say. And caffeine needed. I mean, I abused energy drinks and all weekend, so I need to be careful right now. Sparkling lemon water. Oh, it's so good. I think I have only one sparkling water can left in my fridge. And I'm like, maybe I kind of want to go back into sparkling water. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that was not. I was joking all weekend to my friends. I was like walking to them with my monster in my hand. I was like, girl dinner, just missing a cigarette. It was I was not kind to my stomach with that, but I did eat more than just monsters. Trust me. Trust me on that. My friends wouldn't have let me do that. I was eating at least one good meal and some snacks. So that's not too bad. That's pretty the usual for me. But it was fun. And I learned to play Magic. I was not that lost because I know how to play Star Wars Unlimited. So it was not too new to me, but I still need to learn about the different mechanics and different cards. And I'm still waiting for my deck, but I had a little update today. My friend sent me a picture of like the beginning of my Knuckles deck, and I'm very excited for that. So yeah. It's such a blur. It's such a blur, to be honest. I think I just told you everything I remember. It's such a blur. I was just there for like 3 days, and I'm back home, and I crashed in my bed. Yeah, that's why I started playing, because my friends were like, oh, we all have our decks, and one of my friend got like more than what she needed. So they taught me a little bit quickly on the side, like half a game, and then we needed to go somewhere, so we wrapped it up. But we played like 2 Commander games the night after, and I was playing with one of my friends, so I was in a pair, so I was not alone, and I had 3 other friends playing their decks, so I learned quite a bit. But like all the cards are so new that it's kind of hard. You need to like read them all one by one every single time you like pick one in your deck, and I was awful at like shuffling my cards, so I lost so badly, but I learned a lot. Damn, the baby's opening the sound. Let the baby hear the bunny. You only know how to play Pokemon? I don't know playing Pokemon. I only knew about like how Star Wars Unlimited is playing, because I started playing it like a couple of months after it released, and I have a bunch of decks and everything, but it was like the only one for the longest time, and I got myself a couple of Lorcana starters, but nobody wants to play with me, so I'm just waiting for someone to play that. I mean, all my friends that plays Magic also play Pokemon. So I was maybe thinking about one deck. But I will need help for that, and I need to learn how to play. But I think I know a little bit how you can play Pokemon, but the thing is, I have like 2 favorite Pokemons, and if I cannot play with around those 2 Pokemons, I would be really sad. So I would either need a Snorlax deck or a Mr. Mime one, so I will need help for that. But I am thinking about having like one deck for Pokemon, just to play with when my friends want to play Pokemon, and focus a little bit more on Star Wars Unlimited and Magic. Pokemon is really easy to learn, better than other card games intro. That's what I think. I watched a little bit like how it plays, and it's kind of, you don't have a lot on the table, you know. It's a simple like setup, and that there's like limited amount of text on the cards, so you don't have to like take 5 minutes to read your card and figure it out, you know? So that's kind of the good point of Pokemon, but like it's so hard to get the cards. And then depending on what deck the others are playing, you cannot just only have one. But I only want one, so but all my friends have like multiple. So I feel like if I only have one, they'll play like something that makes sense against it, you know? Mostly play on my phone. The physical cards were mostly to collect. Yeah, the scalpers are awful. In any collector kind of hobbies, TCGs, dolls, I lived through both. The doll scalpers are awful. But I got like really good at getting my stuff online and clicking real fast, and that's why I got my Sonic cards. I love them, they're great. I am really excited to play with them, but I feel like I will put some proxies in my deck when I carry it around for my Sonic cards, because some people can do things to get them, so yeah, y'all need to be careful. Don't put too much money because of scalpers, you know. Sometimes it's better just skipping than trying to get it and give in to the scalpers. They're the worst. The worst. They're not even like into the thing, you know. I hate them. There was like a TCG Pokemon on PC. I played a little bit on the app, the Pokemon like one that you can like kind of play the TCG on it. Kind of fun. It was kind of easy. I did a couple of tutorial and a couple of games. But I love the fact that they'll just taking your hands too, so that makes it easier, you know. But when you just start playing a commander deck in Magic the Gathering with your friends and you just need to figure this out, that's kind of fun too, but it's more challenging, you know. Scalpers are now slowly going into One Piece. Oh really? Why that one? It's not even that big. I mean, maybe the bigger card games, people can like skip on stuff and still have like pretty good decks, considering like all the cards that exist. So maybe that's why. Worth more than your card? That is crazy. I mean my friend was like playing with a deck that she put like so much money in it, and it was like unfair because I was like a beginner and I was playing one of her deck, but not like the one that she was playing, another one, and I wasn't able to like build it, and one of my friend was playing precons. It was so hard, like bro, that shit was so strong. It was kind of unfair, to be honest. I feel like you need to adapt your level of money in Magic the Gathering if you want to have fun. I wouldn't have fun to have like the most powerful decks and like nobody can actually play. I think I would be sad. But I will probably put a little money in my Knuckles deck just to be able to use that one when I'm against someone that puts a lot of money in Magic, you know? And I just sit there, hold 7 cards, and then lose, you know? First games I played most in my life was Hearthstone. I don't know that one. That sounds pretty niche. One Piece is bigger than you think. Probably. I'm just so out of the One Piece thing in general. Never watched the anime or read the manga, so I don't know. Maybe. You're probably right. Traditional card game. I mean, they're fun. They're really fun. I'm playing a lot of solo card games in the past like few months. Like with regular cards. I'm kind of enjoying it. Uno is fun depending with who you're playing, because some people have like homebrew kind of rules and it gets weird. Can we just play standard Uno, and just laugh about it? Betrayal deck of lost souls. That sounds interesting, but I really don't know what it is. Uno is a drinking game. I don't drink a lot. Sometimes, a few times here and there, but not a lot, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm like picky with whom I'm playing with. Some Uno rules gets too hot for me. I mean, it always depends with who you're playing. Some people take it like way too seriously and brew their own rules and thinks it makes the games better, but it makes it worse. Let me just play regular Uno, And those kind of card games, I think one of my favorite is like Skidbow. This one is fun. I remember playing it a lot years ago. I should get myself one so I can play with some friends. I say you can stack the plus 2 cards. I think I play like that too, but it's been forever, so I don't remember all the basic rules of Uno. I think this one is fine, This one is fine. But you can you I would say you can change the color if the person before you is playing like a +2 and then you play a +2 of another color, but stacking them like yourself, I don't know. Now I want to dig into the rules. That is so silly. Now I need to know. So next person gets +4 cards. I mean, but there's already +4 cards. Stick with the box rules. Yeah, I usually do that. Except when it's to make a game go quicker because you don't have time. You can do that for some board games, but usually I like to stick to the box rules. I don't know why. I guess I'm stiff. Wait, people homebrew stuff in Monopoly? I hate that game, so I don't really play. People get way too into it and it takes forever and I get bored and people get angry and I'm just like, can we close that game? I don't like that game. My favorite board game, I bet you'll be shocked to the core, but it's actually Cluedo. It's my favorite, but nobody wants to play against me because I'm way too good at this game. Play by the rules is half an hour. It's too long for me. For that kind of game, I can play like strat games for like hours, but like Monopoly, I don't know. I get bored. And people get angry, and I don't like that. To add actual taxes to the game, that is a crazy thing to think about. Passing on property without auction, adding more houses for proxies. Huh. Interesting. I don't want to play that game with anyone. I hate that. I just want to figure out who killed whom in which room. That's all I want. But I don't have the game. I don't have a Cluedo game. And I really love the original version. And now it's impossible to find one with exactly the same characters because they changed them. And I want the original characters. I know they're like weird and stereotypical, and maybe it can be slightly problematic. I don't know, but they're iconic, you know? So I want them back. I want the old game. I love the visual of the old games, like the drawings. I think they're prettier. So I'm on the look for an old like version of the game board, but I'm still trying to find one to own it, and then nobody wants to play with me because they don't understand how I can find the answer so fast. Because I always ask the weirdest questions that nobody wants to ask because they're like, that is useless. I asked those and I figured it out. I'm just that fast. One time my family was like, yes, we're gonna play with you. And it was because it was my birthday. So they like indulged me into playing the game, but it goes too fast and they don't understand, so they don't like playing with me. They think it's unfair. But you cannot like cheat at that game, you know? And I'm not a cheater. I would never do that. I hate that. I just have my strat and it's working. Insane Monopoly? What does that mean? Pyramid scheme? Oh no, not the MLM. Stereotyping is the 1990s. We 7 once surrounded sound type people now, I guess. But I mean, Mrs. White was like an icon, and I'm so mad they just erased her totally. I loved her. She was great. And I want my game to have a Mrs. White. She was iconic. An audio system pawn. Oh damn, you're so right. Now I get it. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh god. I'm exhausted and I have a hard time to understand jokes. That was... You got me there. You got me there, buddy. It was too hard for my brain. Now I get it. Now I can read it properly. Damn. My poor brain. But yeah, I'm looking for that game, I guess. That anti-woke game version of the game. I don't know what's wrong with it. Monster Fuchsias say Lupin who runs in front of a car get tired. Wait, what? Run behind a car. I mean, I'm always exhausted, so I guess I'm running. I'm running for the car. Bro, I'm confused. But yeah, I'm dead tired, so I must be running. Must be running. I'm kind of running. I was trying to finish a cosplay for that con, and I'm not even halfway there. Not even halfway there. So I'll need to finish it for another con. There's one coming for me that I could go in April. It's usually in April. I need to double check. So maybe I can like finish it for April, I guess. I need to finish cosplays. Because I start them and it takes forever and I never finish them. Because I'm too tired. Working full-time is like hard. Guys, it's hard. I say that, but you must all already know. Damn, words. You must all already know that. Damn, okay. That was the right words. Damn it. I'm doing a chatting stream and I can barely talk. Maybe I should pop out a game, guys. Maybe it could be easier for you to understand. Brian is taking over me, like, since last week. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks. When I started back, like, working full-time on a case, it got to me, like, so bad, and then Brian is taking over. Brian is taking over. And then, yeah. And when I talked, like, too much in French during, like, a couple days, it makes it worse, you know? Because when I'm not exhausted, like, I don't mind switching. But it's harder when I'm tired to, like, switch between the two. It's not as bad when I like, start from English to French, because French is my first language. But, when, like, I speak a little of French for like an entire week and I'm tired and then I need to like switch to 100% English. It's so hard. It's so hard. We croissant. Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? I just start yapping in French and you guys just get absolutely confused. Except like the couple of like French speaking bunsters in chat that would be like, yes, of course. We understand. It's taking over you like Venom. Oh yeah, exactly like that. Oh yeah. It's the only thing you know. Damn, I need to speak French a little bit more so you guys can learn like random French words. Like, ce truc est coincé from Siberia. That's a good one. It's the Green Goblin mask, but instead it's a beret. That is so funny. It's so funny. Damn. But I kind of want an actual Brian toggle. I just need to think about how I can picture the Brian taking over, you know? I need to think about that. A beret and a white striped shirts. I feel like, guys, actual French people would be probably very offended by me wearing the stereotypical drip of a French person when my accent is like one they hate. I mean, not all of them, but like Parisians, like the one from the city hates my accent like real bad. Just say that is an Expedition 33 cosplay. That is clever. That is clever. I love that game. I need to pick it up, but I need time and energy for that because it's not the easiest game to like play. By that I mean I need to use all my brain because I need to understand everything that is happening. I cannot just sit there and be a little zombie, you know. Does Brian control you like Ratatouille, or do them reach into the brain? I mean, I feel like it's in my brain. There's something happening in my brain, for sure, like right inside, like it's inside my head, not like on it. The French hate everything, though, especially themselves. I mean, between them, like in their own country, yeah, they don't all like each other's, and they judge every other accent out there, because they some of them, not all of them, because I have a couple of French friends that are very nice to me and that I love, but some of them are like thinking that they own French and that all the other places that speak French as their native language are wrong. And that is so funny to me because I appreciate all the accent because it comes with like the culture around it and everything, and there's an history to an accent even if it's the same language, like regional accent and everything, and I think it's beautiful, you know. So when someone is like there's only my one accent and all of the other ones are like shit, I hate that so much. I hate that so much because like any French accent, I can understand them, you know. It's not my accent. It can be a little harder for like to understand a couple words, but like I can understand them. So when they say they cannot understand me, or like they start talking in English and then I understand nothing because I don't understand their English, because usually their accent is like way too thick. So at this point, just speak in French, you know. But they want me to speak in English because they say they don't understand my accent. It's so annoying. I hate when it happens. So yeah, I feel like some French would be very offended by me speaking French with their outfit without their accent. And I cannot fake their accent. I don't think I can. It's too hard for me. I'm not an accent faker. I wish I could. I wish I could like emulate different accent, but that's not a skill I have. Maybe there's no brain inside, just Brian inside the empty skull. Maybe. Maybe just Brian enter my skull and then take out the brain and just put it aside, and then when Brian wanted to take a nap, just put the brain back in. Maybe. Tap dancing on the brain wrinkles, smoothing them out. That sounds pretty accurate. I think everyone is wrong except you, Pai. You shouldn't say that. Oh, you're from New Orleans. Oh, that is a nice place. I really want to go there once. There's more French here than I care to admit, but it's fine. It looks like a fun place. And I love the fact that New Orleans have like a French culture. But it's really different from like Europe or even where I am from. I love that. You have the contrary, which is a problem sometimes. I keep talking with every French accent when talking to my European friends and I can't stop it. That's awful! I never heard it. Maybe it's because I don't have that French accent, so you don't switch it up. But I mean, I wish I could do it and have control over it. And I would never use like a European accent talking with European French. That is against my values. If you cannot understand my accent, that is on you, baby. I'm not working overtime for your little ass. I say that because I have French friends and they understand me just fine. It's fine. I have a thick accent. Like my original accent is quite thick, but it's not that bad, you know. I can make it worse. I could speak in English with a very thick accent. With my original accent, very thick. But I will not do that to you guys. That is awful. It's really charming, but it's awful. You do random accent all the time? Lucky you. I wish I could. They know how to celebrate? Probably, yeah. It's really fun to mess with the people with them in fun ways. Yeah, I mean, my accent is there, but it's not everybody can like hear it properly because it's not the thickest one, you know, from my French accent. So it can be hard to figure this out, and it can be probably close to other accents. So sometimes people know that it's not my first language, but they don't always know that French is my first language. Hit us with this, do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. No, it's... Guys. Guys. I'm way too shy to hit you with that. That would probably broke your ears. It's awful. I think Zen is doing it sometimes. But I know I can do it, but I'm not even sure I'm doing it right. And it's from my first language. It's awful. It's awful. It doesn't sound like a French accent in English, trust me. And I feel very good when we have some representation. Oh, damn. One time in one movie, was it... Wait. Johnny Depp tried to emulate my original accent in a movie one time. What was it? Tusk? Was it in Tusk? That shitty movie? He was in Tusk, right? Okay, I mean... I mean... And if I remember correctly, it was not... It was close, but it was not right. Wait, was he in that movie? Oh, and what movie was it? I remember that. It was something like that. It was an awful movie. I'm pretty sure it's it. It is! It is in Tusk. That is awful. If you never saw this movie, please don't watch it. But you can watch it for that that good try from Johnny Depp to use my original accent. The other one when the guy can turn into a walrus by a crazy scientist. Yeah, exactly. There's a sequence at the end of the movie when you have just Johnny Depp on a porch of like a wooden house. Talking with my regional accent, but it's not there. It's close. Like you can think it's right if it's not your language, you know, but it's not quite there. And I don't know why they didn't cast like someone that is from around where I am, you know. I don't know. It's quite easy. We have a bunch of actors, you know, they can do it. How does it sound when it's right? Better. It sounds like that will call myself, but that sounds like that one French character in Heated Rivalry. Damn, I'm awful today with the words. But you know that one gay hockey show? That one gay Canadian show that is like very popular? There is one character that have a very thick French accent, and that is the accent that is right, because the guy is actually like a French speaker, and it's really thick. It's thick. Because I have it, but it's light, you know. It's there, but it's like it's quirky. It's just flying there over the my English, you know. They're the best accent coach for Johnny Walrus. Can you imagine? I tried to like teach an actor about accents. Some of them are better than others. Some actors can like hear one time an accent and do it perfectly. paid by the Canadian taxpayer. I'm so proud that they put that in that out there. And then there are all the US like citizen out there that are like, oh, but it's not our, now we want to invest money so we can give like little shit awards here in the US. And everybody's like, can you let the Canadian do their things right, please? Don't put money into Canadian shit. They don't want it. I know of gay but know nothing of hockey. And if you watch that show, you will know nothing of hockey. I watched it, okay? I watched it. Are you surprised? I hope not. Because one of my friends was like always talking about it to me. So I watched it. And it was good. It was not bad. Not bad. My favorite episode is like the 5th one. But it's not for kids. That's all I have to say. And you will learn nothing about hockey. Like nothing. I knew hockey. I played hockey. I'm lore dropping. I play hockey. I know hockey. And this show is not about hockey. You will learn nothing. Nobody who watches that show knows anything about hockey. Exactly. It's not for hockey fans. It's for gay fans. It's extremely gay and you learn nothing about the sport. So if that interests you and you wanna watch something that is extremely Canadian in all the angle you can think of, it's extremely Canadian. Watch it. Enjoy the gays. The actor that I'm most impressed to talk multiple languages is the kid from Willy Wonka. Oh really? I didn't know. English, Spanish, French, Arabic, and Portuguese? That is a lot. That is very impressive. I can barely talk to, including my first language. I can barely speak French. The only taxpayer-funded Canadian thing I know of was the Snood game. I don't even know that. But yeah, taxpayer in Canada are like paying for gay shits. And it's amazing when you think about it. In that world, you know? Hockey is just garnish on top of the main dish. Exactly. It is so not about that. Hockey seems cool. It is cool. I mean, I don't enjoy watching hockey. More lore drop, I guess. I don't like watching it, but I love playing it. It's fun playing hockey. And I got hurt and I broke glasses, but it's fun. It's fun. It's a really fun game to play, but I feel like watching it is not as fun as just doing the sport, you know. So I never watch hockey. I'm not a hockey fan for that reason, but I really enjoy playing hockey. So hockey equal extremely gay. Yeah, since late 2025, exactly. Since like last Christmas. But I mean, when you look at it, there's some stuff from like regular hockey, like actual hockey game with like actual hockey players that are kind of fun, you know. It's a bunch of burly guys tackling each other's. Of course it's gay. Yeah, it can kind of be. That's why I don't watch NFL. I mean, it's boring. Watching sport is so boring. I want to play sport, you know? But usually the thing is I don't play. I used to play try to play like sport game with like teams, like team sports game, but with time I figured out that I was always like on the side and never really included. I felt always left out because I was really different from like your typical sport people, you know? So I never felt like at my place. So I focused more on art and stuff because I felt better. But I used to really enjoy playing sport. I don't like watching sport, but like playing sport, it can be fun. But there's no team that match my energy, I guess. I don't want to watch a bunch of guys in tights fight over a ball. I mean, kind of gay. Rather watch the puppy ball or car show. Oh, I mean, it can be interesting. At least visually it can have something. But I feel sport was made to be enjoyed, like doing it, you know, not just watching it. I don't understand how you can watch sport and get really involved. I'm involved into sport when I'm playing it. Play a few sport. Basketball and handball. They're fun. Basketball is not my favorite. You know my favorite. It's a very weird and nobody know the game, but it was really fun to play. Precision sport. I mean, it can be fun. I love solo sports more because I never felt in at my place like in team sports. I don't know. People that play sport, they're so weird sometimes. But I mean, for me, they're not like weird for most people. I mean, they're pretty normal when you think about it. I'm the one that is weird, and I need weird sport. But even like my weird sport that I was playing, I felt a little left out. I was younger than all the other players, and I was not vibing with them at all. They were like party people, and I was like the artsy one, that the goth arty one in the corner, you know. That was not fun. You broke a bone playing basketball? That is awful. I say that, but I almost broke my nose and my finger and one rib playing my sport, so. But I'm fine. I'm fine. Never broke anything. It was almost, you know. Oh, the tailbone, that must hurt so badly. Weird sport for a weird guy. I mean, my sport was weird. Everybody thinks it's like the bubbliest little sport ever, but when you're like high level, like I was, bro, you get tackled down. In the rules, you cannot like hit anyone. You cannot tackle anyone, but like when the referee is not looking, we're punching each other. And I was playing like the spot that is the most physical, and you're often pretty hidden from the referee. So yeah, elbow in the ribs and all that happened quite a lot. I mean, that sucked. That must hurt so badly. Rules only applies when the cups are looking. Exactly. Didn't do well in sport in school except for archery. Oh, but that's fun. That's fun. I mean, the thing is, that is a really, really weird thing, because I was in a high level sport. I was like, they asked me to go in the team, you know? So I was really sporty, and I went to... I was benching, like, every single morning, and then doing my sport 2 to 4 times a week and everything. And when I was in my gym class, Nobody wanted me in their team. They just assumed by my look, like, I was wearing glasses and I was, like, nerdy in my corner, a little bit goth, you know, that I was awful at sports. So I was always last picked. But I was not bad at sport. But, like, when you're the last one picked, you don't want to put any effort into it, you know? So I was putting all my skills in my competitive sport that I was, like, reach out for, you know? They asked me to be there, so I felt nicer. I felt out of place with the other players, but not because I was not good at the sport, just because we were not doing the same kind of hobbies around it. But I was good at sport and nobody wanted to be in team with me just because I was weird. So yeah, it's a big reason why I turned around and just focus on art, because I was doing both when I was younger, but it was not worth it to fight for a place in sport when nobody wants you there anyway. So, but I was good. I had a bill that made football coaches cry. What? Oh yeah. Oh, it's like me. I'm very tall. I'm tall and like kind of slender, you know. And when I went to college, they tried to get me for volleyball, and it's the only sport that I hate. I hate that sport so much. But they tried like 8 times to get me to the team because I was freaking tall. They were like, "Oh, we need you." And I was like, "I hate your sport." Leave me alone. I hate it. Nerdy, artsy, goth, non-binary. I wish I went to school with someone like that. No, you know. Trust me, you don't want to be friend with that guy. We were a bunch of us, queer and emo / goth and punk. We were all together, you know, and we were all sitting at one small table that was too small for the amount of people we were. But it was fun to have a community though. But yeah, we were kind of in our corner. You don't wanna be with those guys. Trust me. I mean, you cannot have all the skills in sports, you know. I want to be friend with that guy. Now it's fine. Now it's fine. As an adult, you want to be friend with those. But like in high school, you're not helping you. But I mean, I turned out fine, you know. I found myself. I still talk to a couple of friends from that time, you know. I do art. I'm a streamer. I have a full-time job. I own a house. You know, I'm doing fine. But I was mentally not doing that fine back in days. It was kind of hard. Oh yeah, you're tall too. For sure they wanted you in any kind of sport. Like, you could have been awful and just stand there and they would have loved you. I mean, at least you had one, and I'm pretty sure that one queer friend was actually happy to have one friend too, you know? I only have anger and rage. Yeah, short people, anger and rage. It's scary. As a tall but kind of tiny monster, I'm scared of short anger. Like, 5 feet tall people, like, full of anger, I cannot fight them. Oh, they're gonna win. With my tiny ass arms. Nah, they're gonna win. Short people are closer to hell. Oh, hell yeah, for sure. Damn. Horribly antisocial in school. And a friend inside your head. I mean, that's kind of fair. But yeah, it can be. High school can be really hard, and I feel like some people were like kind of lucky, but it's also hard because you are trying to figure out who you are, and then you have to deal with people also, and it can be hard. I still have a hard time dealing with people. I'm just lucky enough to have a bunch of friends that take care of me and help me. And now I don't feel bad about asking for help because I found like a bunch of people that wants to help me, you know. So yeah, now it's fine. But high school was rough. You need to navigate that and find yourself and find who you want to be and figure out what you want to do for a job. And I changed my mind like 100 times. Bigger the hair, closer to heaven. I have ears for that. High school doesn't really end? What do you mean by that? I mean, oh yeah, workplaces. Don't start me with that. It can be quite something. I mean, it's like any hobbies. You know, when people are like, oh, in my community, people are awful and like bitchy and everything. But like, even if you change hobbies and you go do different things, you'll find people being awful. I think that's just a normal thing. It sucks. It really sucks. But I feel like once you get a bunch of good friends, it's easier to get through and ignore those kind of people. But they're everywhere. They're at work. They're in your hobbies. In the grocery store. I mean, one time, one lady was awful, just trying to buy groceries, you know? They're everywhere. You were lucky to have, like, not a lot of bullshit in high school. That was really lucky. As in a movie? No, it's different. It's not as in the movie, but it's quite hard. It's not as dramatic. It's subtle, you know? And for me, I was even like bullied by the school staff, you know? And all of that was kind of hard. They were always on my back because I was wearing the uniform slightly differently. And yeah. And I had like extremely bleached hair. They were like kind of white. And they hated that. I fried my hair and staff was like, we don't like that. 15 different jobs? That's a lot of jobs. 2 career changes. Not so long ago I was thinking about maybe having a career change, but oh, it was so scary and I felt very shit about it. And I was like, I'll keep going for a couple of years still. I think I can survive the bullshit. Trying to read chat, but I don't want to read everything, you know. Side stories. Learn what skills you can wherever you work. Learn to apply those skills and how to put them on a resume. I mean, I'm awful at selling myself. I got my first full-time job, like in my field, that I'm still working, because one of my teacher told his friend, look at that kid, it's awesome. And that friend was like, damn, you're freaking right. I'm gonna I'll try to like slide them in at my work. And I was like, oh, that's nice, that's really sweet. That guy is still my friend. We're still working together and we're changing places together, and he's my office bestie, but like I'm awful at setting myself. Like awful. I'm like, and I know a lot of stuff, but I'm just in my corner and I do the stuff that they ask me, and I'm not trying to be pushy or anything, and I feel like it's the worst thing I can do to myself, but I cannot, for the love of God, say that I'm cool. That is not something I can do. Maybe I'll learn to do it like in 10 years, I don't know. But I wish I had that skill. But I don't have it. And I'm really good at my job. That is not the reason why. Damn, you were really lucky. I was wearing a uniform, and then the school staff was always on my back. And I just wanted to doodle while listening to the teacher, and they hated that. It was awful. If you stop learning, it's time to move on. I mean, I'm still learning. My job is evolving all the time, so I'm always learning new stuff. I'm trying to learn even more stuff, but I'm just awful at selling myself. That is what keeps me from like probably going further. But I'm still learning stuff, you know. I'm just really shy and get easily intimidated. And if I get serious into a conversation, sometimes I am not able to talk anymore. And I start crying. My social anxiety is real bad, guys. It is a real thing. And it is working against me full time. It's really tricky. I'm glad you're kind of in my team with that. It's hard. I feel like someone that is way too good to sell themselves is probably not the best worker. But that's my take. That's my take. Because I think being good at your job and being good at telling you're good at your job are two very different skills that usually are not coming together. You either have one or the other, my guys. It's one or the other. I mean, I got normal jobs before, like part-time jobs when I was in school. And I was doing my stuff, but sometimes I'm not working like the bosses are working, but I'm doing the job better, and I feel like they're kind of not happy with that, you know? And they want me to do it their way, and I'm like, but it's more effective. I'm so efficient. One time I was like in charge of backstores, and I was so good at it. And then I asked for one little thing, and he told me no. And I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. That was awful, but I cannot do that anymore, you know, because I have a full-time job, and it's kind of hard to have one in my field right now. So I'm pulling off with a lot. I'm letting a lot of stuff affecting me. But like back in days with part-time jobs, like there was like a lot of them, and you could change them like easily. So I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. I miss that time. I miss that guy, the one that just was like, oh, you don't want to give me that one small thing? I'm leaving. That guy was so cool. I'm not that guy anymore. I have work insecurities, and then I have bills to pay, you know. I have my house to pay and taking care of my babies. I have a great fallback for my poor communication skills. Sorry, I'm autistic. I mean, I cannot say that because I cannot prove it. At that point, it's probably true, but I don't have the paperwork to back it up. So if I'm poorly communicating and then I'm not able to speak anymore and then I start crying and no words can go out, they'll just think I'm weird. I also practice my wit on VTubers. That is clever. I practice my riz on VTuber. You guys are just practicing here. I love that. I love that. They can prove it, but I am. Yeah, they changed the terms, but I mean, they're all under the same umbrella. But I don't have like the paperwork to prove it. And I don't really know where to start. And when I talked to my doctor, she was like, I think you're just anxious. Do you want some pills? And I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving, bestie. I'm gonna make myself some tools. But I mean, I'm lucky I don't have to go to the office like all the days in my week, only 2 times a week. But it's taking so much from me. And I'm lucky also I don't need to drive. I can take the train. I love train. So that's cool because I really love being in the train. So even if it's like exhausting, at least I'm like traveling by trains. And it's smooth and it's fun. And I love it. But like I have a couple of things like that, but there's some stuff that I cannot like have little tools or anything that to make it like easier. It's just hard, whatever I'm doing, and I cannot like ask for anything because I cannot prove anything. So yeah, that can be a little struggle. Autism detected. I mean, I'm so invested in my country, like railroad and how they want to develop it, and every single time we're at the dinner table with my family, I'm like, but do you know that high-speed train could fix like so many problems we have here in our country? And my family's like, yeah. Yes, son. I freaking love trains. They're great for so many reasons. Save this clip. Use it whenever you need to prove your autism. Maybe I should. That and a little clip of me talking about human compost and how great it is. The best tool to detect autism is an autistic person. I mean, all my friends that are like officially autistic and have the paperwork are like, bro, you're one of us. And I'm like, thank you. But like having a bunch of autistic and ADHD friends kind of helped me a lot to like understand myself and what I was doing to like badly cope with everything, and give myself some like healthy tools and accept a lot of things that I was pressuring myself to change. So yeah, I'm doing better because I have like a lot of autistic and ADHD friends. Yeah, autist hate the autist that is 1% more autistic than them. What? Is it true? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not for me, at least. I remember I was always teaming up with that autistic guy in high school. He was in a couple of my class, and nobody wanted to be in team with him because, I mean, communication was not always easy, but like, I don't know, I was working very well with that guy. I had no trouble with like communication or like working as a team. So I was, and I think people thought that I was being nice, but actually I just knew it was a good choice as a teammate to like work, because we had a plan, we were working on it, and everything was like perfect, and we were like slaying. Describing my LGBTQ experience. I mean, being on the spectrum and being part of the queer community, like finding answers is hard for both thing, you know, and I'm in both camp, I think. I'm so fucked. I can confirm. Thank you, Mika. I'm still a little mad that your sister took so long to introduce herself, like each other's. She was talking about you to me, but never was like, oh, we're gonna do something all together. It took forever. It took forever. I miss the inventor of autism, Dracstein. I mean, one time, that inventor was like, I was scared of you until I figured out you're just like my sister, and just left. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that, bestie? But now I know. Now I know. Years later. I knew an autistic kid in high school and I hated his guts. I mean, I think it all depends. I was working fine with that one guy. I guess I was lucky. But it was, on paper, it was the only one. And we were both in like higher level classes, so advanced classes. So yeah, I don't know. I was working fine with that guy, and all the other kids were like, oh, he's annoying and everything. I was like, he's just asking questions. Shut the fuck up. Let him ask the question. It was always like pretty good questions, but like on details, you know, that the other kids were not caring about. And I had too much social anxiety to ask the questions. And he was asking them, so I was like, can you guys shut up? I want to hear the answers of that what you think is a stupid question. The moment you achieve clown-to-clown communication is amazing. It is. I love to think I'm chill, you know? But I can be scary. I can be really scary. I can look scary. Because I'm in my head a lot of time. And it's worse when I'm like in full goth, you know? This weekend I was wearing like a full goth outfit with like big ass like black raccoon eyes, you know? And I was just in my head, and people were like, bro, do you want to kill me, or you're just in your head? I was like, huh? What's happening? I am so sorry for everyone that got scared of me in one day or another, you know? I know I look scary. It's alright vibes here. I wander in and out and around. Yeah, I mean, we're just chilling. You're kind of part of the family. You come and go, you know? I love werewolves. I was raised by them. You're part of the gang. We're just vibing. A cousin of mine used to be scared of me. You look like you listen to rock and stuff. Then you spent 2 hours talking about anime and our image of me was never the same. I mean, you start me on like a thing and I'm just like start me over like something that I collect and you'll see I'm just a nerd. I'm just a little nerd. Rock and stuff, scary. I went from goth to dog that I stick core. I mean, it's always evolving. Most of the time I'm not even wearing fully goth outfit because when I'm wearing makeup I can like feel it sometimes. I get really overwhelmed by it, even if I'm trying to be careful and not put too much, you know. So, and for the clothes too, they can be like itchy or like heavy with the layers and everything. So I usually just wear big ass black pants and a massive t-shirt and no makeups, you know, because I cannot like physically wear the fashion that much. But I listen to the music a lot, and here and there I just go full out. But like I always have my pajama in my bag. I had it like this weekend when I was like all geared up. I had my little pajama in my bag, so I can get changed fast. It's like 1975 again. I mean, you want to be comfy. I get it. I hope you're wearing cargo pants. They look good. I don't own them. I don't own any cargo pants, but they look good. So maybe I should get one pair, like black ones, black cargo pants. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start dressing like Leon Kennedy, you know? Maybe that's my that's my way to go for the future. Maybe fuck all the goth makeup and clothes and just go full on Leon. But fashion evolve, you know. I mean, that sounds comfy. That sounds so comfy. Right now, I'm in my PJ with my favorite jacket on. You know? Wait, a uniform that is bright orange? That is crazy. That is a crazy color to like be in from like head to toe. I love orange, but like bright orange from head to toe, that is crazy. Did you have fun in class? Next 2 hours? That's a long ass time. Go for a Leon Imbo look. I mean, I think I could work the cargo pants with the sport short. I need to bench a little bit. I need to have more arms because I have noodles. The baby's dancing on the desk? That sounds crazy. Oh, hell yeah, cargo pants. You're damn right for that. They have pockets. Bright orange. I'm still not over the color. I love orange, but like, that's a lot. Have a good night, Mushroom. See you soon. Love to wear coats and jackets, but also tend to overeat. Do you see my struggle? Oh, that's awful. I'm always cold because I feel like I don't really have blood flowing in me. I'm always cold. Even if it's like summer with the sun and everything, I'm wearing a jacket. And I need to anyway because I'm burning under the sun. Even when with sunscreen, so I really need to be careful. But I'm always cold. Always cold. I really feel like heat. And I think jackets are really fashionable. And when it's like, not winter, because winter here is like not fashionable, but when it gets a little colder and you have like a jacket and like a light coat, and then you can have like a very nice wool shirt and like pants. And you can be all fashionable with like all the layers. That's my favorite time. A custom version of the Resident Evil Samurai Edge? That is cool. A new Sonic jacket? And you didn't show me? I want to see it. You better send me a picture, Mikra. I want to see that jacket. Pretty sure it's sick. I looked at a couple of like Sonic jacket, but I still don't have one. But I wanted a new Sonic shirt, but I would love it to be like black with like the design in white, just to match my other clothes. Y'all really be wearing stuff? I'm out there just wearing a shirt 80% of the year, 20% I use a jacket that kind of looks like a letter if you squint at it. I mean, here where I am, it's all over the place. You need to own so many clothes to be able to cope with the weather. It goes to very hot to like very, very cold, extremely cold. Not that hot, but I mean for me it's kind of hot, you know, but it gets really, really, really cold. When you dress good, you feel good. Yeah, that's true. Dress good and short, that is harder, but yes, you can. There are some cool shorts. But the thing with shorts, for me, I never wear shorts. First off, I burn. I just burn. Second off, like, I don't know. I mean, I love showing off my cool socks because I love cool socks, and I always wear like over the ankle socks. Under the ankle, that is evil. If you're wearing like very short socks that are under the ankle, how? You're evil. Steve Aaron Pulioff, but like, I mean, the guy is a legend. He's an icon. That is not fair. Yeah, I mean, more space to show the long socks. That is true. I love a good socks. I have silly socks. I have a pair of socks that is white with a black band on top, and it's written on it gay. And I love wearing them with shorts. I think they're like very fashionable. I mean, good. I'm glad everyone is like long ass socks team, because like I don't know why my sister and a bunch of my friends are like under the ankle socks. And I'm like, how? You're so evil. And like, what's the point of wearing socks if you don't even see them? And they feel awful. They just feel awful. They makes me anxious, and I cannot think about anything else than the socks. I hate them. Ankle socks are awful. Okay, I'm glad everybody here is in my team. But maybe that's just because we're like all somewhere in this on the spectrum. We're like very picky on our socks, and we're like, they're evil if they don't like the regular socks. I don't know. I mean, people gave me short socks, and I just told them I hate them and never wear them. Momster is really good at getting me some socks because she knows. And now my sister knows, because I was rough when she gave me, like, she was like, oh, I found like the Nightmare Before Christmas socks, and gave them to me, and I was like, oh, but they're awful, they are under the ankle. So I have like very good looking The Nightmare Before Christmas socks, but I never wear them because why would I put myself through that? Awful. Millennials, under the ankle socks is very millennials. Very millennials. You're damn freaking right. Socks are meant to wick moisture out, so you take away the wicking material. They don't work. Exactly. You need to have the right fabric, the right thickness. They need to fit right and be long enough. I don't know. I'm very picky on my socks. Very picky. And I can pay good money for like a good looking, comfy socks. I have a bunch of them that are nice. I have one with planets because I love planets. And I have one that have dinosaurs because I'm obsessed with dinosaurs. And I have some with cats because I love cats. Oh, cool. I'll take a look after the stream. Thank you for the share. Very interesting stuff. I love the fact that we're talking about socks. Oh! Okay, guys. What is your opinion on sandals? I need to know. I have a lot of thoughts. They're alright. Okay, that's... I see no hype here. Are you wearing them? That is also part of the question. Good, you're wearing them right now. Evil. That's a joke. I know a lot of people that are enjoying sandals. Wearing slippers. I mean, I'm always in some slippers with socks. Always. I never not wear socks because I hate the possibility of like having a small little dirt under my foot and then I have like hours to get over that feeling. So I'm always wearing socks except when I'm inside my bed. That is a no sock zone, but otherwise I'm always wearing socks, which means if I wear sandals, I wear socks. Like a fucking dad. And I have I think 2 pairs of sandals. I wear socks with them. And people judge me. But like, you know what? I don't mind. I'm channeling dad and I'm wearing my socks and my sandals. Cause I also hate the feeling of the wind on my toes. Like, that's gross. I don't want to feel that. Sandals and flip-flop are Brazilian icons. I mean, it's really hot there, so I kind of get it. But I still feel like I would wear socks with them. Not the Fahrenheit, so like 1 or 2 Celsius. Thank you for the translation. Appreciate it. 1 or 2, that's comfy. I'm like used to like -40 Celsius. I mean 1 and 2, that is t-shirt weather. No, I mean 1 or 2, I'm wearing a jacket because I'm always cold. But like here, people are wearing shorts. I mean, I don't want my feet to breathe. I don't like them enough. Yeah. I mean, we're used to the climate we are in, but yeah, I'm extremely in the north. Extremely in the north. below 21 Celsius, I put on a jacket. Same. Same, because I'm always cold. So, like 80% of the year, if not more, I'm wearing a jacket because I'm always cold. And I need to be protected from the sun. So I'm wearing jacket. Always. With a hat. One time I went to Florida, you know, and I went out in the sun for like 5 minutes and then burned so bad after putting on like very good sunscreen, okay? And then my friends were like, go inside. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I was there. I was pretty with the palm trees, you know, and the grass that is huge, and I could barely enjoy it. It looks good. I'm not enjoying the culture that much there, but I mean, the trees are cool. The grass is... I'm obsessed with the grass. What is that grass? I'm used to like the little flimsy north grass. That is some strong, big ass grass. That is some cool grass. I've been there like more than 10 years ago, and I still remember the grass. I was obsessed. I sat on it and I was like touching it. I was like, what is this grass? That is so special. This is not grass. This is so different. And I really, really love the palm trees. They look so cool. Far too many boomers making it difficult for people to live in Florida. And so many snowbirds. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one cool thing about that is that there's a bunch of French-speaking people there. So even like my barely speaking English ass back in days was like not feeling too awful. Like you can survive. You can tell it's wintertime in Florida when the license plate change color. Oh, damn, for me, you know, living so north, for me it's the other way around, you know. You see less people in winter because they go down to the south. I would never do that because I would burn, you know. I'm always cold, but like I love the fact that the sun doesn't want to kill me where I am. Kill me too much, I should say. When I used to live, you knew it was summer when you started hearing Spanish. I love the little facts like that. They're so funny. Each state in the US has their own license plate design, as well as Canada having their own as well. Yeah, that's true. I've seen quite a few Canadian plates in my time there. I mean, it's cold there. It's cold there. But I feel like people have a little less money right now, so maybe only the old ass people full of cash can still do it, you know. But I don't see the appeal that much, but that's because I'm burning, you know. If I go way too in the south, I cannot like really enjoy it. I need to stay indoors, so what's the point? What's the point? But I want to travel a little bit, but I want to go to places with trains so I can like at least enjoy trains ride and try all the different kind of trains. I want to go to Europe and just travel in trains. I don't really want to like go in every single places and like do, I don't know, whatever they're doing there. I just want to sit in a train and see outside and enjoy the ride. And then I want to go to Japan to try all the different kind of trains and travel from like the north to the south, all by trains and all the kind of trains. Yeah. So I don't want to travel for like the sun and the weather. I want to travel for the trains. I have heard of them. I really, really want to go on one. But the thing is, I'm very hyped for like the concept of a murder mystery train. Because I'm a big fan of the Murder on the Orient Express book. And I'm like, oh, that would be so cool. But like, because that's like one of my two things, you know, detective and then trains together, you know. But the thing is, I have a level of social anxiety that would make it really, really hard for me to perform with like strangers, you know. And I would be so awkward and maybe not be able to do the thing and just be in my head a lot. So I don't know if I should do that, but I wish I could. So maybe one day, maybe I'll slap myself and do it with maybe at least one friend. That could be nice. You book a ride on a train and they have a murder mystery that the guests are meant to solve. Yeah, that sounds so much fun. That sounds like so much fun. But my social anxiety is like, what do you mean trying to solve something with strangers? Everybody hates you, buddy. I have traumas. Then maybe you shouldn't be the detective. You could be the killer. Oh, but I'm awful at lying. I couldn't be. I lie awfully. I cannot lie. I couldn't lie to save my life for real. I would die before lying. A thing I used to help get over my social anxiety was role-playing. And get into a character and just stick to it. That's where a silly accent and whatnot came from. Oh. I mean, I love role-playing. I write a lot of role-play. I play D&D. I'm gonna start a Pathfinder game. And in both, like, we're really role-play heavy. And I enjoy theater and all that stuff. So yeah, maybe role-playing. But like, I'm still overly conscious about the fact that I'm role-playing, and I'm like, I'm such a poor actor. I mean, it's just, I'm just awful with myself. That's my problem. Don't look into it too much. I just think everybody hates me and laughing at my back because it happens way too much. Go in pretending to be Lupin Dracstein on the train, or make a character for it. I mean, it wouldn't be pretending. I would just act as myself. That's not role playing. Don't need to be too over the top for it at the beginning. Just pretend to be the cool guy. I mean, I do that in my D&D game, but it's a little bit further from who I am. But like, I really enjoy playing like a very cool imbo. I love it. I wish I was like a imbo and I was like full of myself, you know? I wish. We love you and laugh in front of you, with you. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. Roleplay as Connor. I should do that. I mean, one of my coping mechanism for a long time was like, I was acting a little bit cooler than what I was. And when I'm really, really tired in like a setup with like people that are not like close friends, I tend to say like very loud and horny jokes to be cool, and then people laugh and I'm like, yeah, hear me out, you know. but it's acting, you know. When I am with my family or like close friends, I'm not like that. So I guess I kind of roleplay as Connor here and there, you know. Yeah, maybe I could try, but I think it takes a lot of energy, but like overthinking also does. So which one is the best? I don't know. Sadly, I cannot just start role-playing at the office with my coworkers. They'll be like, what happened to you, buddy? You were the creep that was counting the number of conversation in your corner like 2 weeks before. Nah, I'll stay weird at the office, I guess. I'm not making friends there, but like I think they think it can be it's part of the charm, I guess. They're used to it at this point. Used to me being a little creep. But it's hard. Social anxiety is so hard. I wasn't affected by it that much before I like got into school and all that stuff. And then I figured out so much about others and I was like, oh, is that how it works? That is awful. Awful. But yeah. What time is it? Oh, I yapped for so long. Thank you guys for enabling my yapping. After the stream, I need to remind myself to change the thumbnail and the title of the stream. Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice yapping. I'm getting a little tired, so I'm like, are we starting on something else? Or I should go rest because I need to wake up at 4 in the morning. Mystery stream looks inside yapping. Yeah. Yeah. That is, I mean, it's a pretty easy gamble. Like, when you think about me and it's a mystery, what would I be doing? Probably yapping, you know. I'm a little yapper. And I'm so easy to start on like any topics. That there's some topics that I'm a little bit more involved than others. But I love talking about anything. I'm just a yapper. And I don't know if I yapped that much this weekend when I think about it. Did I yap a lot? A little bit with my bestie. A bunch with Zen. I'll probably go see a concert with Zen. They asked me if I wanted to go see a concert, like, with standing ticket. That means you're like in the middle of the dancing people, and was like, maybe. So I guess I'll do that. I'll challenge myself and go stand in a crowd to listen to extremely loud music for hours. Yeah, probably. It's easier on stream because, like, there's nobody else that wanna talk. Like, you guys are writing. And I feel like, I mean, Ariel, when I'm, like, talking with other peoples, I love listening to people, so I don't yap a lot. But here I think I yap for all the time that I'm just listening, you know? That's scary. It is freaking scary. I don't know why I said yes. It's just Zen little eyes being really excited, being like, oh yeah, I want to ask you because it's closer to your house than my other friends. And they say, oh, why wouldn't you try to invite Lupin to come with you? And I was like, I cannot say no to those little eyes. And I love hanging out with Zen. And I think it could be a bunch of fun, but they're short. So in a crowd like that, I need to be the dad and punch people. I mean, I used to go into like big mosh pit and everything, and it's not that kind of show, so it should be fine. I'm not used to go anymore, but I used to go inside mosh pits, so I should be okay. It's scary, but I should be fine. I know how to fight in a crowd. I'll be good. Your boombox is outside your window? What? No. I'm going to see a music show with my bestie Zen. I mean, I couldn't say no. I swear to God, you should have saw this little face. I was like, yeah, of course I want to go with you. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun. It will be hard on myself, for sure. But I need to challenge myself here and there, you know? And I will not be alone, so that is a good thing. But I'll be the muscle for sure. I'll be the muscle, so I need to, I don't know. I need to bench a little bit, I guess. I'll be safe. I survived multiple mosh pit. And even a wall of death. I'm fine. I'm a survivor. I listen to metal music. I'm good. It's fine. I'm leaving soon too, but thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Wolf. See you in a bit. In a moon or two, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up too, I think. I wasn't hungry really before the stream, so I need to eat something before going to bed. Whenever I wander on by, yes. It's always a mystery, but it's a good one, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because I need to wake up at 4 and I need to eat a little bit before going to bed, take a shower, and go to bed. So I think we went over everything-ish. But it was fun. I'm gonna change my thumbnail and title. I will not forget about that. So right after the stream, I'm gonna do that. But thank you for coming, even if it was a mystery. You took the gamble. I hope it was worth it. And I'll put out my schedule. Okay, I'll pull out my schedule. I should do that before going to bed. But on Wednesday, I'll be playing Big the Cat story in Sonic Adventure. So I know you guys still enjoy Sonic, so I'm not stopping yet until I finish. The stats say keep going. They love Sonic. I guess I have the personality to play Sonic. So yeah. I need to go to bed because I'm waking up too early tomorrow. But I'll be here on Wednesday. So until then, be nice, drink water, and I will see you all very, 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 very soon. Okay, goodbye, monsters.